Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler, and here we are in special assignment with wine expert Fred Dex. You've seen us before, here we are again. Now, today, what we usually do is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer. Sometimes a spirit will drop by, or wine. We're all friends in fermentation. We crack it open and see if it meets expectations. We always use the same style of glassware, that way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics and appreciating the aromatics. And a little bit different from most people when they do their tastings, they will sniff, sip, and then let you know what they think. Well, the wine expert here has turned me on to a different way of doing it. If you want to find out all about it, just click right up there on the banner and he'll tell you all about why we sip first. All right, well, I figured I'd put him to a little test today. We got a really good beer here, really good beer. From the folks at Anheuser-Busch, you might have heard of them. This is Bud Light.
All right. One only.
Yeah. It says, always brewed using the choicest hops, best barley, malt, and rice. It has the, let's see, tapintoyourbeer.com. See the bottom of can for the freshest before date. And it says the freshest before date is 26 June 23. So we've got a little while to go on there.
That's a while, yeah. It's
Yeah.
You can age that. You can accelerate that for the next 4 months.
Government warning that I shouldn't operate heavy machinery or be a pregnant woman. I don't think we have to worry about that.
No need for a car here in Brooklyn. And
oh, this is interesting. They actually tell you, if you can get down to read it, that the average analysis categories into 6.6 grams of carbohydrates,
yep.
118 calories, 1 gram of protein, no fat, 75 fluid ounces. This is a big can. 1.9, okay. 4.7% alcohol by volume. Beer questions and comments. They give you the address there in St. Louis. All right, well, what are we expecting?
Well, I'm expecting, this is obviously one of the most popular beers in America.
Yep.
I think it's definitely in the top 3.
Top 3.
And, I'm expecting something refreshing, light, not too complex. I really like Bud Light on draft. It's just easy to drink. You can knock a couple of these back. It's been a while since I had one out of a can. And, yeah, let's see if it meets expectations. You want me to crack it for you?
I got it.
Got it?
Here we go.
Yeah, that's about right. Boom. Thank you, sir. Well, what I understand about light beers is they were created sometime in the 70s, to be less caloric, less alcohol, and there's a little bit more processing involved with this, but the idea is that people are looking for less calories, dieting, less alcohol, and that's sort of the birth. And most of the bigger breweries, the Budweisers, the Millers, the Coors of the world, made sort of a sister or cousin beer to, for those folks that want that little bit of, not as much alcohol, not as much calories.
They want to feel righteous.
Yeah, exactly. But let's take a look.
All right. First sip, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of like high school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is just, and what's really interesting though? Look at the head. We poured this about a minute ago. That head's holding up pretty nicely.
It is.
And also, if you can see the carbonation,
yep.
I'm pretty surprised.
And the lacing up here, which means there is quite a bit of malt in there as well.
Yeah.
So it's got the proteins. So another sip. It's a crisp beer for sure.
Yeah, this is just, if
there's a little bit of something there, but it's something you can definitely quaff.
If I was like an alien and I just came down from Earth and you handed me this and you said, this is beer, I think this would be about right.
Okay.
I think this is where we all start when we're kids, when we're not supposed to drink.
Yep.
And but yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised because it doesn't have any, it doesn't, there's not a lot going on. It's really refreshing, quaffable. You could eat some, I could just imagine eating, fries and, fried
McDonald's,
food.
yeah.
And just, I was almost gonna get some McDonald's fries for us to play around with today, but other than that, it's pretty simple and delicious and easy to drink. I think it meets expectations.
Absolutely.
There's not much more to tell.
No? Super. So, does Bud Light meet expectations?
Absolutely.
It certainly does. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. If you appreciate these programs, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of them. A thumbs up and a share would be great, but we really look forward to your comments. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler, and this is Fred Dex, the wine expert. Looking forward to seeing you again, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.
Cheerio.